Welcome back. Guess what? I don't know if I've been under a rock or something, but I don't know. I think I'm missing out on a lot of plugins and stuff that's coming out. Everybody coming out with stuff. And Heritage Audio, they are known for their hardware. These cats are putting out plugins. I guess they thought about it for a minute, like, damn, we're making this hardware here. And I'm hearing that they have some good, decent hardware. I haven't quite used any of their stuff before, but I've heard good things about them. I don't like the prices, even of certain things as hardware, and they fit in that category. You know, they fit in that category. But they got some plugins. And today I will be checking out probably the EQ if I can get it to load up. Because a lot of the plugins, I'm running them in trial mode. And just test them out, see what they do. And they have an EQ right here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to check that one out, but they got some plugins here. They got the amp, reverb unit. They got, they got a tape machine, you know what I mean? They got a channel strip, and yeah, echo, plex, they got that. Okay, so I don't know the prices of these things, I would like to know the price. Oh, one of them on here says add to cart, so let's add it to cart and see what it says. Okay, so Heritage Audio is charging $99 for an emulation of a Neve, but in the plug-in format. So is it really worth the $99 just for a compressor plug-in? Let's get into that. Let's see. So I downloaded the demos and I would like to see. So I got one running on the drum bus and I got one running on the master bus. So I'm going to play it without it. Okay, so at this point, do we really need another compressor? For some reason, I said it was on 100, and when it's 100, it's like this big, and so I set it down to 50. And for some reason, I can't get back in and turn it back to 100. Anyway, it's not really an issue, but let's hit the nuke button. Let's see what that does. Okay, so it's a compressor. And to justify this being $99 just to compress a signal, it's ludicrous at this point, given the fact that a compressor, they're not really hard to come by. And this is like, it's oversaturated with compressors and emulations. And this is an emulation of an emulation. Let's just keep that clear, Not to say that they have like terrible equipment or anything like that. Pretty sure it's good. It's just what it is. It's an emulation of an emulation. And the market's oversaturated already. There's compressors everywhere. You can come across a plug-in that come with your DAW. You can mix and master a whole song with just your plug-ins. Anything else is just icing on the cake. Because you like Photoshop, you like graphics. And some of these plugins, I guess they have a little distortion in there to sweeten it up. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Let's see if I can get the other ones to, well, anyway, let's just go over it real quick. So I got the VU meter. Yeah, we seen those. Yeah. This, that's cool. Threshold, ratio, attack, release, sidechain filter, and gain makeup. And then they have the blend, which is the wet and dry, and the output trim. Power on and off. They try to make it like the real hardware, it's like, it looks like some hardware, someone did a very good job with the Photoshop. Give them a round of applause. Good graphics do, or whoever you may be. And yeah, you got the little scratches on there, little scuffs and stuff, make it look like, okay, let's just get off of it. It's a fucking compressor. All right, and it's useless at this point. I can compress something and it's $99. Like, do we really need another compressor? Like, and I mean, it's like, gosh, I understand. No, I don't. I don't get it. We got compressors. It's like someone is in dire need of a fucking compressor. Like, so, are these things really in high demand? Are more compressors and EQs and the standard stuff we've been getting that we have so much of in high demand? Okay. Heritage Audio has an EQ. This one fits on the screen a little bit better. Yeah. I mean, like, I can do this with the stuff I already own. I don't need it. Don't need it. I have a real Neve. Actually, I got 2 clones, EQs. Let me see, 1071. I don't know, something like that. They're Neve though. Yeah, they Neve clones. And I have a preamp in there with the Rupert Neve, I think it's the 511 or something. And yeah, I don't need this. I really don't. And so I'm gonna have to pass. It's good Photoshop. They did get down on the artwork. I give them that. They got down on the artwork. They made it look like some hardware, I can imagine it wasn't really hard to do. So what else you got, Heritage Audio? Let's see. Okay. So Heritage Audio has like this thing, looks like a tube amp or something. I just so happen to have a bass guitar on this track. Now that, like that mid-range really just came up in there. This thing right here, I like this thing. This is something I would use, definitely. Yeah, I don't really know the price of this, but it's something I would definitely use. But I do have other plugins I can get around this. I can get this sound, anything, you know. So, yeah. Got plenty of guitar amps. Plenty. Good ones. But this is a good one too. Let's see what else they have. So it's like an echo. Let's see, what can I put this echo on? I don't know if I got the wrong one or something, but this one, it doesn't have any presets. It has the menu for there, but the presets aren't in it. I don't know what the deal is with that, but yeah, let's keep working and see if it works. Definitely like the echo. Definitely like the Tapoplex. I definitely like it. I don't know how much it costs because they don't have a price on it, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not too much. But let's find out if they have a price on that. Because I mean, definitely something like that. I got a Echoplex. I got it in Sound Toys, and I don't know if it's. See, you just have like, you know, free trial. But there's no presets for it, and you can't buy it. You can just use it for a moment. And yeah, I kind of like it though, no doubt about it. I like it. I think this plugin is probably worth about like $20. I think it's worth $20, definitely 20. Given the fact that we already have Echoplexes and Echo Boy, and we, you know, and we have other delays and like this one though. It's cool. Yeah, pretty decent. But I'm pretty much guessing they're probably gonna make that 100 or more. And I don't know where they be getting these numbers from and why they feel like it should be like that. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Plugins can be like hundreds of dollars, but songs, which takes a lot of money to do a song. I mean, you gotta pay people to mix, master, produce, you know. And, you know, some people say you can just do it all yourself, but you gotta know what you're doing. Now, the tape machine, I couldn't get that one to install. My computer kept saying it's malware. So I guess they gotta work on that, whatever. Okay, this is the H240 gold foil verb. Guess it's like a plate or something. Yeah, I like the reverb. Sounds decent. I think this is like $20. You got plenty of reverbs, and I have enough plate reverbs. Sounds good though, no doubt about that. It sounds good. You have the input, output, and I think this is like the low pass filter or something like that. You got the low frequency, and then you got the high frequency. And you have the pre-delay, and you have the reverb time, and the spread, dry and wet, and a big ass locker handle in the middle. Or is that a cabinet? Yeah, large cabinet, an old school metal cabinet. Yeah, you got a cabinet handle in the middle. It's taking up most of the real estate. Look at that promotion go. Okay, so yeah, so it's a decent reverb. You know, I can see myself using this to get that vibe, to get that sound for certain things. And do I need it? No, I don't need it. I got this sound already. I like the sound of it, but I got the sound already, so $20. That's like $20. Okay, it's not in high demand. I don't see people knocking down doors to get this reverb. I see that people just probably like, got a little couple bucks to spend. Let me just go ahead and get this real quick. You know, so it's not an asset. It seems more like a liability. So yeah, this is, you know, sounds cool. It's a liability, you know. The thing is, a lot of things on this planet that look good, it's just a liability. Some of them you talk to. So, yeah. So Heritage Audio has plugins, and they do sound good. You know, given the fact that they may be charging too much for them. Hey, I think plugins need to be a reasonable price, to be honest. Given the fact that artists aren't, like, Spotify's not paying shit. Apple Music ain't paying shit. Google, YouTube, they're not paying shit. So, they're not paying shit. Like, we're not, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of money to make a good song. A great song, even more. And these are like part of the tools we use, so I don't understand why. Does the wrench cost more than the car? does the car jack cost more than the car? Does it? But this is the situation the creative economy has to deal with on a daily basis. The wrenches and the screwdrivers costing more than the car. The hammer costs more than the house.